Every single day, billions of messages fly across the globe through WhatsApp. Inside that stream is our most sensitive information: private photos, personal secrets, and bank details. Yet the company responsible for moving all this information says they cannot read a single word of it. This creates a practical question. If a delivery service is blind to the contents of a package, how does it know how to deliver it? Writing a physical letter provides a clear contrast. You hand it to a courier, and they use the information visible on the envelope to route it. A system where the courier knows nothing about the cargo goes against our basic understanding of how logistics work. Digital communication used to function like traditional mail. You sent a message, and it traveled in the digital equivalent of an open envelope. When that envelope hit a central hub, the transporting systems were capable of peeking inside and reading the contents. Privacy depended entirely on the behavior of the delivery company. You had to trust that they wouldn't look at your bank details or your private conversations. As the internet grew, this reliance on trust became a massive liability. The network required a mathematical architecture that could keep those digital envelopes permanently sealed. That protective architecture is known as end-to-end encryption. Encryption is the process of taking readable text and converting it into meaningless, randomized characters. Before your message ever leaves your phone, the application executes this process. If anyone intercepts this data stream mid-transit, they don't see your personal information. They see only useless garbage. The device acts as a hard checkpoint, ensuring the original message never enters the transit network. This changes the role of WhatsApp's internal servers. The servers only handle that scrambled data. They receive the encrypted blocks and route them forward without ever having access to the original text. It is the equivalent of handing a heavily locked steel box to a courier. The courier knows where to drop the box off, but they have zero visibility into what is inside. WhatsApp operates as a blind data mover, with no technical pathway to access the message contents. If the courier cannot open the box, how does the recipient? Reversing the encryption requires a specific mathematical component. Only the receiving device holds the unique information needed to unscramble that message. Once the data arrives, the recipient's phone applies its unique data to convert those characters back into readable text. This is why it is called end-to-end. The protection remains unbroken from device to device. This architecture removes the need to trust a middleman. The control over privacy is held entirely by the two devices at the endpoints. However, even with this mathematical protection, no digital system is entirely immune to compromise. The journey across the internet is secure, but the physical destination remains a point of vulnerability. An unlocked phone or an unencrypted cloud backup can expose your messages, as these methods bypass the transit security entirely. Encryption creates an impenetrable tunnel for the data to travel through, but if the doors at either end are left open, the contents inside are no longer protected. Beyond the individual device, this technology supports our wider digital lives. Every message sent is part of a global network of delivery without visibility. This system of encrypted transit is the invisible shield protecting the majority of modern internet communications. If you enjoyed learning about the technology that secures your data, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. The most effective digital protections are often the ones that work entirely out of sight.